Welcome to this study of the House of Joseph in Diaspora, Southern Africa, the Lemba. The Lemba people, an enigmatic ethnic group in Southern Africa, captivate with their claims of ancient origins. Known as Remba or Mwenye, they maintain a distinct cultural identity. Their story is one of resilience and heritage preservation. Oral traditions hint at ties with ancient Israelites. These traditions spark both fascination and debate. Claiming Middle Eastern origins, they migrated to Southern Africa. Their journey across vast distances is a tale of exodus. These narratives shape Lemba identity and practices. Despite assimilation pressures, they preserve their traditions. The Lemba story is a testament to cultural memory and human connection. The Lemba are primarily concentrated in Southern Africa, with significant populations found in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Malawi, and Mozambique. Within South Africa, their presence is most notable in the Limpopo and Mpumalanga provinces, where they have historically resided in close proximity to Bantu-speaking groups. Despite their dispersal across a wide geographical area, the Lemba have maintained a strong sense of collective identity, bound by shared traditions, beliefs, and a common history. Their presence in Southern Africa dates back centuries, with some scholars suggesting their arrival coincided with early Bantu migrations. Over time, the Lemba established themselves as skilled traders, artisans, and agriculturalists, integrating themselves into the social and economic fabric of the region. Their ability to adapt to diverse environments while retaining their cultural distinctiveness is a testament to their resilience and resourcefulness. The Lemba's presence in Southern Africa has not been without its challenges. They have faced periods of marginalization, discrimination, and pressure to assimilate into dominant cultural groups. Despite these obstacles, the Lemba have persevered, maintaining their distinct identity and continuing to practice their unique customs and traditions. Their story is one of cultural survival, a testament to the enduring power of heritage and the human spirit's ability to thrive in the face of adversity. The Lemba people's journey is a captivating tale of heritage and identity, one that has captivated anthropologists, geneticists, and historians for decades. Their claims of ancient Israelite origins, once dismissed as mere folklore, have gained increasing attention in recent years, fueled by groundbreaking genetic studies and a renewed interest in the complexities of human migration patterns. At the heart of the Lemba's narrative lies a deep-seated belief in their connection to the Middle East, a link that extends beyond shared cultural practices to encompass a shared ancestry. Their oral histories, replete with tales of a distant homeland, a perilous journey, and the preservation of sacred objects, have long served as a source of identity and pride. Their story challenges conventional understandings of identity, blurring the lines between ethnicity, culture, and religion. The Lemba demonstrate that identity is not static. It is a fluid and evolving concept shaped by history, migration, and the continuous interplay of cultural influences. Their story serves as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of humanity and the shared threads that bind us together across continents and through time. The Lemba people's claims of a Middle Eastern origin, long shrouded in mystery, have been thrust into the spotlight of scientific inquiry. Genetic testing, particularly Y-DNA analysis, has revealed compelling genetic links between the Lemba and Semitic populations. Specific Y chromosome markers, known as haplotypes, are shared between the Lemba and Middle Eastern populations. These markers serve as genetic signposts, pointing towards a shared ancestry. The prevalence of these markers supports the Lemba's claims of a distant migration from the Middle East. Their genetic legacy serves as a testament to the enduring power of human migration and interconnectedness. Among the many intriguing genetic discoveries surrounding the Lemba people, one stands out as particularly significant: the presence of the Cohen modal haplotype, or CMH. The CMH is a specific genetic marker found on the Y chromosome, prevalent among Jewish populations, particularly the Kohanim. This finding has ignited intense interest and debate, suggesting a direct genealogical link between the Lemba and the ancient Israelites. It supports their claims of a shared heritage. the discovery carries profound historical and cultural implications. It raises intriguing questions about their ancestors' roles within ancient Israelite society. The presence of the CMH has fueled speculation about their ancestors' journey from the Middle East to southern Africa. Some theories propose that the Lemba may be descended from Israelites who fled Judea. Regardless of the precise historical circumstances, the genetic evidence points towards a tangible connection between the Lemba and the ancient Israelites. While the genetic studies linking the Lemba people to Semitic ancestry have generated excitement, the field of genetic genealogy is complex and evolving. The Lemba's genetic story has its share of controversies. Scholars emphasize nuanced interpretations within historical and cultural contexts. One contention is the dating of the Lemba's migration to southern Africa. Some suggest an ancient migration, others a more recent arrival. These discrepancies highlight the need for further research. Another research area is the Lemba's cultural and religious practices. Some observe practices similar to Jewish customs. Others have adopted Christian or syncretic beliefs. This diversity raises questions about their ancestral heritage. The Lemba's story exemplifies the power of genetic research to challenge historical narratives. The Lemba people place great importance on their oral traditions, passing down stories, beliefs, and historical accounts from one generation to the next. These narratives, interwoven with myths, songs, and rituals, shape their understanding of their origins and identity. The Lemba's oral traditions are rich with tales of a distant homeland and a perilous journey. Central to their history is the belief that their ancestors migrated from a distant land called Sena. Sena is described as a land across a large body of water, suggesting an origin outside southern Africa. Narratives speak of wise leaders, divine guidance, and sacred objects passed down through generations. These traditions provide a sense of continuity and belonging, shaping social norms and cultural values. The journey from Sena, a foundational myth. The Lemba's journey from Sena is a foundational myth shaping their identity and history. Common threads in their oral traditions paint a vivid picture of their ancestors' migration. Their departure from Sena was driven by necessity, not choice. They faced hardships, conflicts, and possibly persecution. The journey was perilous, testing their resilience and faith. They crossed deserts, navigated waters, and overcame obstacles with courage and divine help. The journey was also a spiritual odyssey, a story of transformation and adaptation. They carried sacred objects, symbolizing their commitment to traditions. The journey symbolizes the Lemba's enduring spirit and cultural resilience. The Ngoma Lungundu, a sacred link to the past. Among the Lemba people's cultural heritage, the Ngoma Lungundu stands out, embodying their connection to the past. It is revered as a sacred relic, imbued with spiritual power and historical significance. Described as a large wooden drum covered in animal hide and adorned with intricate carvings, used only during important ceremonies and rituals. Some Lemba elders claim it represents the Ark of the Covenant, adding religious significance. The Ngoma Lungundu plays a central role in Lemba rituals, invoking ancestors and seeking divine guidance. It serves as a tangible link to the Lemba's past and a testament to their cultural heritage. Section 1. From Ethiopia to Southeast Africa, a journey in search of gold. The Lemba people's oral histories paint a vivid picture of their ancestors' epic migration from Ethiopia to Southeast Africa. Driven by a thirst for gold, these travelers embarked on a perilous journey, crossing vast distances and navigating unfamiliar terrains. According to Lemba tradition, their ancestors departed from Ethiopia, a land they associate with ancient civilizations and the allure of gold. Their route likely took them through present-day Sudan, Kenya, and Tanzania, following ancient trade routes. They faced scorching deserts, dense forests, and treacherous river crossings, relying on their skills as navigators and their unwavering belief in their mission. Upon reaching Southeast Africa, the Lemba people gradually dispersed across the region, establishing settlements in what is now Malawi, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. They integrated into the existing social and economic fabric, forging relationships with indigenous communities while maintaining their distinct cultural practices. The Lemba's skills as metal workers and traders proved invaluable in their new surroundings. Intriguingly, some Lemba oral traditions claim a connection to the construction of Great Zimbabwe, a monumental stone city in present-day Zimbabwe. While mainstream archaeology attributes Great Zimbabwe to the Shona people, the Lemba maintain that their ancestors played a role, perhaps as skilled artisans or advisors. This balancing act, navigating between assimilation and cultural preservation, has been a defining feature of the Lemba experience in southern Africa. The Lemba people's religious landscape presents a fascinating tapestry of beliefs and practices, reflecting a blend of ancient traditions and influences from surrounding cultures. While the majority of Lemba today identify as Christian, many still adhere to practices that bear striking similarities to Jewish customs. One notable aspect is their strict adherence to dietary laws resembling kosher guidelines. They also practice ritual slaughter of animals, emphasizing the importance of draining the blood. The Lemba have a long-standing tradition of male circumcision, considered a sacred covenant and a mark of their identity. Their religious beliefs encompass a belief in a single universal God, whom they sometimes refer to by names similar to those used in Judaism. In recent decades, there has been a notable resurgence of interest in Jewish traditions among some segments of the Lemba population. This renewed interest, fueled by increased awareness of their genetic links to the Middle East, has led some Lemba to explore their ancestral heritage more deeply. This resurgence has manifested in various ways, from individual explorations of Jewish customs to the establishment of synagogues and Jewish community centers. Some Lemba have chosen to formally convert to Judaism, seeking to fully embrace Jewish law and practice. This trend towards Jewish renewal has not been without its challenges, with some traditional elders expressing reservations. Despite internal debates, the resurgence of Jewish traditions among the Lemba speaks to a broader trend of cultural revivalism and the search for roots in a globalized world. Many Lemba communities have begun incorporating Jewish laws and festivals into their religious practice, adapting ancient customs to their contemporary context. One visible manifestation is the observance of Shabbat, the Jewish Sabbath, a day of rest and spiritual reflection. Lemba communities gather for communal meals, prayer services, and the study of Jewish texts. Some Lemba communities also observe other Jewish holidays, such as Passover, Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur. The extent to which these practices are adopted varies between different communities. The presence of these practices within the Lemba community reflects a growing identification with Jewish identity. The Lemba people have maintained a distinct cultural identity through strict adherence to endogamous marriage practices. This tradition has preserved their lineage, customs, and collective memory. Central to their social structure is their division into 12 distinct clans, each associated with specific ancestral lineages. Marriage within the same clan is generally prohibited, promoting genetic diversity and fostering connections between different branches of the Lemba community. This clan structure has played a crucial role in preserving the Lemba's cultural distinctiveness. The Lemba's commitment to endogamy stems from a deep respect for their ancestors and a desire to honour their legacy. The Lemba people have cultivated a rich tapestry of cultural customs and traditions that distinguish them from their neighbours. These customs touch upon various aspects of their lives, from dietary practices to burial rituals. One striking aspect is their strict adherence to dietary laws resembling Jewish kosher practices. The Lemba also place great importance on ritual purity, observing customs related to washing and cleanliness. They believe that maintaining physical and spiritual purity is essential for approaching the divine. The Lemba observe unique burial customs, such as burying their dead facing north towards Jerusalem. At the heart of Lemba cultural and religious life lies a sacred object, the Ngoma Lungundu, often referred to as the drum that thunders. This revered artifact is believed to embody the spirit of their ancestors and connect them to the divine. The Ngoma Lungundu is typically described as a large wooden drum, covered in animal hide and adorned with intricate carvings. The drum is carefully guarded by designated keepers, often respected elders within the community. The Ngoma Lungundu is not played regularly but reserved for special occasions, such as religious ceremonies or times of communal crisis. The origins of the Ngoma Lungundu are shrouded in mystery, adding to its mystique and allure. The Ngoma Lungundu's connection to the Ark of the Covenant is intriguing, described in the Hebrew Bible as containing the 10 Commandments. This claim sparks debate among scholars, but holds deep significance for the Lemba people, reinforcing their belief in their Israelite ancestry. The association stems from its sacred status and the reverence it receives. Some Lemba histories state the Ngoma Lungundu is the Ark, brought from the Middle East. They cite its shape, divine power, and role in ceremonies as evidence. Historians and archaeologists are skeptical, citing a lack of concrete evidence. Despite controversies, the Lemba's belief in the connection remains strong, showing the power of faith. The Ngoma Lungundu continues to symbolize Lemba identity and spiritual inspiration. The Lemba people's journey is a captivating tapestry of ancient migration, cultural preservation, and commitment to their unique identity. Their story challenges conventional narratives, offering a glimpse into human migration, cultural boundaries, and the power of belief. From the Middle East to Southern Africa, the Lemba have adapted while holding fast to traditions and beliefs. Their oral histories speak of resilience forged through adversity and diverse cultural encounters. Endogamous marriage, clan structure, and ancient customs preserve their heritage for future generations. The Lemba's story is one of survival, adaptation, and cultural innovation. The Lemba people, despite being a minority, have made significant cultural contributions. Their skills as traders, metalworkers, and healers have shaped local economies. Their presence has enriched Southern Africa's cultural landscape. Historically, they played a vital role in trade networks. Their metalworking and merchant skills facilitated the flow of goods. They navigated diverse cultural contexts, fostering regional trade. Their traditions, music, and storytelling have enriched the cultural tapestry. Their oral histories transmit knowledge and values. Their music reflects spiritual beliefs and ancestral connections. The Lemba's emphasis on education has fostered leadership and scholarship. The Lemba people offer a compelling case study in cultural resilience and the enduring power of belief. Their story challenges conventional narratives of history and identity, highlighting human interconnectedness. Their legacy is one of perseverance, ingenuity, and respect for heritage. In a globalized world, the Lemba remind us of the importance of preserving cultural diversity. Their commitment to traditions and resilience inspire communities worldwide. The Lemba's story highlights the evolving, fluid nature of identity. Their journey, marked by migration and cultural exchange, embraces the complexities of identity. The Lemba invite us to approach history and culture with open minds, recognizing human diversity. The Lemba people, with their rich history and cultural heritage, continue to inspire and captivate. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of tradition. As we reflect on their story, we are reminded of the importance of preserving our own cultural identities and celebrating the diversity that makes our world so vibrant. The Lemba's legacy is not just a story of the past, but a living testament to the strength and unity that can be found in embracing our shared humanity. Their enduring presence, marked by perseverance and a deep respect for heritage, calls us to honor the diverse threads that weave the tapestry of our global community. As we conclude this exploration of the Lemba people, remember that their story is not just theirs alone, but a reflection of the broader human experience, a narrative of survival, adaptation, and the unyielding quest for identity. Let the Lemba's journey inspire us to cherish and uphold the cultural treasures within our own lives, enriching the collective heritage of humankind. In Orthodox Judaism, halakhic Jewish status is determined by documentation of an unbroken matrilineal line of descent, and when no such line of descent exists, it is determined by conversion to Judaism. Jews who adhere to Orthodox or conservative rabbinism believe that Jewish status by birth is only passed from a Jewish female to her children, if she herself is a Jew by birth or a Jew by conversion to Judaism, regardless of the Jewish status of the father. Because of the absence of matrilineal Jewish descent for the Lemba, Orthodox or conservative Judaism would not recognize them as halakhically Jewish. From the standpoint of Orthodox and conservative Judaism, the Lemba would need to complete a formal conversion process in order to be accepted as Jews. However, as per the Manifesto of Temple Treasury, all peoples everywhere who were not gathered at the time of the gathering of Judah, who identify with Hebrew, Israelite and Jewish identity, are embraced and considered to be constituents of the household of Joseph. It is estimated that the total population of the Lemba numbers between 100,000 and 150,000.